There was one man in Renegade Immortal who seemed to know everything about Wang Lin, his past, his future, his reincarnations. Even the fate Wang Lin himself didn't understand. And yet, when Wang Lin finally stood in front of him, he discovered something terrifying. The All-Seer didn't actually know who he was. And the craziest part? The All-Seer had spent countless years manipulating Wang Lin, only to discover that Wang Lin had been manipulating him the entire time. So who was the All-Seer really? A cultivator? A guardian? A reincarnated existence? Or something far more terrifying? Let's go back to the beginning. The All-Seer was never like an ordinary enemy. Most enemies in Wang Lin's journey wanted one thing: power. The All-Seer wanted something much more dangerous: control. He appeared to understand Wang Lin's path before Wang Lin himself did. He knew about his reincarnation. He knew about the Dream Dao. He understood the connection between Wang Lin and the boundary compass. And whenever Wang Lin thought he had finally uncovered the truth, the All-Seer seemed to be standing one step ahead. That's why the name All-Seer wasn't just a title. It represented the terrifying image he created. A man who seemed to see everything. But there was one thing he couldn't see: his own truth. At first, the All-Seer believed he understood Wang Lin completely. According to what he had witnessed, Wang Lin had once reached an unimaginable cultivation level. He had used the boundary compass because he wanted to resurrect the woman he loved, Li Muwen. But the attempt failed. Wang Lin then entered the Dream Dao and became trapped in reincarnation. Again, and again, and again. The All-Seer had witnessed these events. He had seen Wang Lin enter the boundary compass. He had seen him disappear. He had seen what looked like countless reincarnations. So the All-Seer reached one conclusion: Wang Lin's entire existence was a dream. And that's where he made his biggest mistake. Because what he thought was Wang Lin's previous life wasn't actually Wang Lin's previous life. Wang Lin eventually revealed the truth. He had mastered flowing time. And after his slaughter avatar was completed, Wang Lin sent that avatar countless years into the past. He gave it freedom. He gave it autonomy. And he allowed it to experience a life that could eventually change the future. That means something extraordinary happened. The All-Seer had watched a person living through countless reincarnations, but he had misunderstood who that person actually was. It wasn't Wang Lin. It was his slaughter avatar. Wang Lin himself had been born on planet Suzaku. He wasn't some ancient existence who had simply awakened from a dream. He was the same Wang Lin who had walked his entire path from the beginning. And this completely destroyed the All-Seer's understanding of reality. But then, who was the All-Seer? This is where the story gets insane. When Wang Lin entered the immemorial God Realm, he discovered the boundary compass. The entire immemorial God Realm was actually connected to this enormous compass, and the All-Seer appeared there. He claimed to be its guardian. But Wang Lin quickly realized something didn't add up, because there was a mysterious message Wang Lin had heard long ago. Inside the Heaven Defying Bead, there had been a voice telling him, something is missing. Wang Lin didn't understand it at first, but eventually, he discovered the answer. The missing one was the All-Seer, not because the All-Seer was simply a guardian, but because he was something much more fundamental. The All-Seer's true identity. The All-Seer was the treasure spirit of the boundary compass. Think about what that means. He wasn't merely protecting the treasure, he was part of it. His existence was tied to the boundary compass itself. And this explained why he knew so much about it. Why he understood its power, why he desperately wanted freedom, and most importantly, why he wanted Wang Lin's body. The All-Seer had spent countless years trapped as the treasure spirit. He didn't want to remain imprisoned inside the boundary compass forever. So when Wang Lin's actions eventually caused the boundary compass to be opened, the All-Seer finally obtained what he had wanted for countless years: freedom. But freedom created another problem. He needed a body. And in his eyes, there was only one body worth taking: Wang Lin's. Why did he want Wang Lin? The All-Seer believed Wang Lin was real, while everything on the immortal astral continent was merely part of a dream. So if he could take over Wang Lin, he believed he could obtain Wang Lin's heaven-trampling cultivation, and then he would finally be free. No more boundary compass, no more existence as a treasure spirit, no more imprisonment. He would become a true living being. And he believed the boundary compass would become his supreme treasure. It was the perfect plan, except he had completely misunderstood the person standing in front of him. Wang Lin had already seen through him. When Wang Lin finally confronted the All-Seer inside the immemorial God Realm, he didn't panic. He didn't attack immediately. He simply talked. He explained the slaughter avatar. He explained reincarnation. He explained the Heaven Defying Bead. And then Wang Lin said something that completely shattered the All-Seer's confidence. You're not the guardian. You're the missing one. Think about that moment. The man who had spent countless years believing he understood everything suddenly realized that the person he had been manipulating had already figured him out. The hunter had become the hunted. The All-Seer couldn't accept it. He refused to believe that everything he had planned had been part of Wang Lin's plan, so he attacked. His body transformed into enormous black fog. The entire world seemed to shake, but Wang Lin didn't even need to unleash some complicated technique. He simply raised his hand, and the black fog began to disappear. The All-Seer continued struggling. Then his remaining divine sense transformed, first into a strange middle-aged figure, and then into a black crane. The crane charged toward Wang Lin one final time. Wang Lin grabbed it by the neck, and with one terrifying movement, crushed it completely. The All-Seer's existence collapsed. The man who had spent countless years scheming was finally gone. But something was left behind. And this is where the All-Seer's story becomes even more mysterious. After his death, the black gas scattered. But among it, there was a strand of gray gas. And Wang Lin immediately noticed it. That gray gas didn't carry the All-Seer's aura. It moved toward the heaven-trampling bridge and disappeared into the mysterious illusion beyond it. Then, just before the All-Seer's divine sense completely vanished, he remembered something that apparently existed beyond the memories he believed he had. He muttered, "Morning Dao Realm, my hometown." And then, he died. So ask yourself, if the All-Seer was truly nothing more than the treasure spirit of the boundary compass, why did he remember a hometown? Who was he before becoming the treasure spirit? Who created the boundary compass? And what exactly was the gray gas that escaped after his death? The novel leaves us with a mystery. The biggest irony of the All-Seer. The All-Seer's greatest strength was also his greatest weakness. He believed he could see everything. He saw Wang Lin's supposed previous lives. He saw the boundary compass. He saw Wang Lin's attempt to resurrect Li Muwan. He saw the slaughter avatar. He saw Wang Lin enter the Dream Dao. He thought he had reconstructed Wang Lin's entire existence, but he couldn't understand one thing: reincarnation. Wang Lin eventually understood that reincarnation wasn't simply a straight line, past, present, future. It was a circle. And if you truly understood that circle, you could reach any point on it. That's why the All-Seer was fooled. He saw the events, but he didn't understand what they actually meant. The final truth. So, who was the All-Seer really? He was the treasure spirit of the boundary compass, a being who had existed for countless years without truly knowing his own origin. He wanted freedom. He wanted Wang Lin's body. He believed the immortal astral continent was nothing more than an illusion. And he believed he had finally understood Wang Lin's greatest secret. But in the end, he became another piece in Wang Lin's plan. And perhaps that's the greatest irony of his character. The man called All-Seer could see almost everything, except the one thing that mattered most: his own fate. And even after his death, the mystery doesn't completely disappear. Because if the All-Seer wasn't the creator of the boundary compass, then who was? And if the boundary compass existed before the All-Seer, who created the treasure spirit in the first place? That question might be connected to something far beyond the Defying Earth realm. And that's where Wang Lin's story becomes much bigger than just one man seeking revenge or power. Because the moment Wang Lin discovered the truth about the All-Seer, he didn't reach the end of the mystery. He opened the door to an even bigger one.